Russia and Ukraine have exchanged more prisoners of war today. In fact, 307 prisoners from each side. This is the second phase of a prisoner swap that is expected to be the largest in the 3-year war between the two countries. But the release comes just a few hours after the Ukrainian capital was rocked by heavy Russian bombardment overnight. CBC's Anna Cunningham is tracking the story for us from London. So Anna, let's start with the prisoners that were freed today. What more do we know at this point?
Well, Natasha, this prisoner exchange is the only agreement that was made at those direct talks between Russia and Ukraine in Istanbul just over a week ago. And the plan has been for 3 days of releases. So this is the second exchange. You see those images there of Russian soldiers boarding a bus. We understand this was at an undisclosed location in Belarus, which, of course, is an ally of Russia. They posed for photos before leaving to return to Russia. Now, we have been told, it was confirmed separately by Russia and Ukraine, that these were 307 in total prisoners of war that had been exchanged. From the Ukrainian side, we have seen images of the Ukrainian soldiers arriving by bus. Again, 307 of them. Just like Friday, there were 390 on both sides who were released there. And this really was quite an emotional, visibly emotional moment for many of those soldiers. This footage you're seeing now is from an unidentified location in Ukraine. Those men stepping off the bus, you can see their heads are shaved, draped in Ukrainian flags. And many amongst them do look somewhat emaciated. People there were chanting, "Welcome, welcome," as those buses pulled up and they stepped off. Many mothers, wives, daughters waiting, looking for their loved ones. Because remember, Natasha, when these men went missing, they had no idea where they were. And they have, many of them, been gone for a number of years now. So many of them disappeared from the battlefield as well. We know that the US President Donald Trump has become increasingly frustrated that this war's still ongoing, and he has suggested a prisoner swap could be a new phase towards a peace deal between Moscow and Kyiv. Natasha.
Well, peace seems incredibly precarious at this point, Anna, considering, as we both mentioned, Moscow has launched a major aerial attack on Kyiv just overnight. What are we learning about that?
Yeah, this really was a huge attack. We understand the air raid sirens sounded for 7 hours, 250 long-range drones and 14 ballistic missiles. Take a listen to this Ukrainian MP who experienced it.
Honestly, I don't think that anyone in Kyiv had any sleep this night. I personally spent this night under the stairs at home where we usually hide during such an attacks. It was terrifying. It felt honestly like Armageddon. The explosions were everywhere. And right now, our hearts are with people who were injured during these attacks.
Now, we have heard from Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky. Let's just show you some of what he has posted on social media. He says, with each such attack, the world becomes more certain that the cause of prolonging the war lies in Moscow. We are awaiting sanctions, steps from the United States, Europe and all our partners. Only sanctions targeting key sectors of the Russian economy will force Moscow to a ceasefire. Natasha.
CBC's Anna Cunningham in London. Thank you, Anna.